Comic-Con 2012, have you guys been before? I'm assuming so, right?
Yeah.
How's this year different from previous years for you?
I don't know. Well, it's definitely different in that there are a lot more fans of the show now than last year, because it had just, it was very new last year, I think. My sense of time is all warped. But yeah, so that's different. Also, Alex's show, Gravity Falls, premiered, so that's really cool. And being able to hang out and run around with him is really cool. So that's how it's different, right? Than previous.
Right, that's great. That's a great difference.
Is that the right answer? No.
Let's talk about fish hooks. I hear that the fish prom is coming up. What can you tell me about this episode?
We can't say much.
Okay.
I mean, I'll tell you what happens at the end. No, I'm just kidding.
There are a couple of major characters get killed off, hooked.
They get hooked.
Yeah. In fact, all of them get killed off. No. No, it's a really heartwarming episode. It's like, I think Fish Hooks has episodes that are really zany and goofy. That's sort of the Bill Reese, Carl Greenblatt, like insanity. And then there's episodes that are really like good, feel good, heartwarming, sweet. And this is definitely, I mean, it's got a little bit of both, but it's very like sweet. And I like the ending is just like, everyone's like, oh, every time we did pickups for it recently, and it's like, everyone's like, oh, it's so sweet.
And I think that's one of the things that makes the show so good is that it's high energy, it's crazy zany humor, but they still ground the characters. You still really like the characters, so it never gets so goofy that you don't care about what happens to them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very structurally stable.
Right. That's probably why it appeals to an audience of such a wide range, and that's probably why you get some incredible guest stars on the show. I hear you have some cool people lined up. Who can we expect?
Well, we've got David Tennant, which is really cool. I mean, it's crazy. I go to the records and I'm like always blown away I'm always asking who's going to play this part, because I always know it's going to be some crazy, like, amazing celebrity that I'm just going to be like so jealous, that I couldn't be there for the record. Can I be there? But yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Like Adam Burton.
Annie Potts.
Annie Potts. There you go.
We recently
who
had
else?
Annie Potts on the show, which is really cool. Obviously, we have Tiny Lister and Richard Simmons, recurring characters, which Tiny Lister, standing next to him, I felt very tiny.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
And they're great. They're just fantastic. So yeah, they do get some great guest stars on the show.
So Comic-Con is the big place where people break news, about projects, or I'm thinking in your guys' case, would there ever be a movie, a full-length feature?
Fingers crossed. I hope so. We don't know yet, but I'm sure there's somebody in an office somewhere with that idea floating in the back of their head. And hopefully they have the power. Yeah, I would do it. I'd take the job. If they...
Would you sign on the dotted line?
No, I hope
would sign up for that.
I mean, honestly, I hope that Fish Hooks keeps going on into, forever. I mean, I don't ever want it to end. It's like one of the best jobs I've ever had. The character is so fun to do. And hopefully, I'm hoping movie, toys, video games, I mean, the whole thing.
You don't always get as attached to the shows that you work on. I mean, sometimes it's always fun, but once in a while a show comes along that you really love working on, and Fish Hooks is definitely that show. I'm holding out for my Chelsea t-shirt. So hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great. I'd love that.
Well, nice to meet you guys. You would wear it. Did we just get that on the record?
A nice pink.
Let's get Justin a Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea t-shirt. Pink.
Okay,
Pink.
it's done.
My
It's
color.
done.